Hello everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me for kind of a date night look. This is kind of a go-to look that I do when I want to feel cute and hot and sexy and have it very simple, and also I'm going to keep this relatively neutral so that you could wear a bunch of different lip colors with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to do a chatty get ready with me. I feel like I haven't sat down and just filmed a look with you guys in a hot minute. And I'm also filming a date night lookbook after this. I'm very excited about the outfits. I was trying them on and like putting them together. They're so cute. So much fun. In my Boohoo haul, which thank you guys so much. That was my first sponsored video. I was very, very nervous because people feel a certain way about sponsored videos. But I thought the content was valid for my channel, so I was really excited about it. So thank you guys so much for all the good feedback. But anyways, in that video, I was talking about how I always want to dress up, but whenever I dress up, I feel like not myself. I feel too girly and just not myself. So that's kind of what I had in mind for this date night lookbook, was just kind of edgy ways to be kind of dressed up and still feel edgy and different. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But anyways, again, today we're just going to do a simple smoky eye. That's pretty much it. It's going to be not as heavy as like Dead Girl Glam. I would say it's like Dead Girl Glam's version of like a glam night out, which is... I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking and start doing my eyeshadow. So anyways, let's just get going. Zooming you in. I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow and my juice. I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow because we are gonna be packing a lot of color on. And for my eyeshadow, I'm mostly gonna be using the Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette, but you know, if I dip into other colors, I'll let y'all know. So I'm gonna start with just priming my eyes with a little bit of concealer. Now, since I'm just filming this in the comfort of my own house without actually having a date planned tonight, I'm not going to prime my eyes, but I would absolutely recommend priming your eyes if you are going out. I love the, oh my god, I'm sorry, my voice is gone. I love the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer if y'all are looking for a good recommendation, or the NYX HD concealer. That stuff is so nice. So then we are not going to set the primer, and I'm actually going to go in with a black first. Any black that you have is perfectly fine. I'm going to go in with just the black from the Strobe Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette. Oh, my voice is so sad and pathetic. I'm going to take this brush from Sigma, the Small Tapered Blending. This is one of my favorite brushes of all time. I'm going to load my brush up with black shadow, and I'm going to start by placing it right in the outer corner of my eye in kind of a cat eye motion. Whenever I want to do a sexy look, I always do this shape because it just makes my eyes look bigger and also just more sultry with more of a cat eye shape. I don't know, it's just how I do my eyeshadow, okay? It's just how I feel good. This doesn't have to be perfect, we're just laying down the darkest color right now. So then I'm also going to pop this in the outer corner and start to kind of drag it into the crease. So then it kind of creates that kind of C shape, and when you put the darkest part right here, it just opens your eyes a little bit more. So I'm gonna really, really take my time and build up this black and start to kind of blend it with this brush. But obviously, since this is a kind of small brush, we're not gonna do a ton of blending. But at this point, you will look insane. Don't be afraid of black eyeshadow. I get that a lot. Like, how do I get more confident using black eyeshadow? You just gotta use black eyeshadow. You just gotta go for it. Okay, then I'm gonna take a similar brush. This is the Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush, and I'm gonna go in with a deep brown. So we're just, again, just going in with a slightly lighter shade. This is where I'm gonna pop into the Dream Street palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Elfish. This is one of my favorite browns in the whole world. It is so nice. So I'm just going to dust off the excess, and just where we started to blend out that black, I'm gonna put this shade. So everywhere where that black starts to fade into your skin, we're going to put the brown. We're also going to go farther into the crease with this. See, so we're starting to kind of create a gradient. Make it not look as insane. This is where a small blending brush is going to be very, very handy. Because if you have too big of a blending brush, it's just going to go muddy and dark real quick. We have one, just clean it off a little bit with, after you use the black, and use the brown and you're good to go. Okay, then we're going to take a medium-sized blending brush and we're just gonna go in with a nice mid-tone brown. Oh my god, I'm hopping palettes so much, I'm so sorry. I just don't really have a good palette anymore that has all of my favorite browns like in one area, and all of my favorite browns are in these random palettes, but they're all affordable if you actually want every single one of these browns that I'm mentioning. But if you don't, just use a similar color that you have in your collection. It's a rule of thumb. If you don't have the color that I'm talking about or any other beauty guru is talking about, just use one that's similar in your collection. Anyways, I'm going to go into the Shaanxo, the Remix palette, and I'm going to take the shade Need You. This is one of my favorite browns of life. It is so good. So I'm just going to take that on a Sigma E25, and we're just going to blend the very, very top. Oh, see, this brown is just so nice. I'm not really going to worry about blending. We will blend that with the brown, but I'm just going to wait until I put on my face makeup to do that. And I go pretty much straight up to my eyebrow because then I highlight on top of it. But again, right where we put that brown, where the brown started fading into our skin, then we're going to put this lighter brown. And we're just going to put a little bit, again, on our lid. I didn't want to make this too warm because I want to do a red lip for the lookbook, so I'm going to pair a red lip with this right now. And sometimes if my eyeshadow is just too warm, I just feel like a red lip is just too much. Okay, so that's where we're going to pause for eyeshadow real quick. So we're just going to move on to face and then move back and finish the eyes later. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. This foundation makes me literally look airbrushed flawless. So if I'm going out, this is my go-to foundation. The packaging sucks. It's super expensive and does make me break out, so I can't wear it every single day. But oh god, this foundation is incredible. It is so nice. Get a sample of it, try it out for a few days in a row, see if your skin likes it. If your skin likes it and you enjoy it too, it's worth the money because it is such a nice foundation. My favorite way to apply it is with an RT style brush. This is just by the brand Moda, and you can get it at Walmart. What's your guys' like favorite luxury item? Like the item that your wallet hates you for, but you can't live without it. Like that's your splurge item. Mine is probably this foundation. It's so good. I mean, I've only ever had to buy it once, but I probably would rebuy it even though I only wear it like for special occasions. I love it so much. Like, oh, it's so good. Okay, and then I'm going to conceal and highlight my face. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. This is very, very light, but I literally use it to highlight. I'm literally like barely applying any. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. Especially compared to like most people, I feel like that's not very much. And I'm going to go up into the temples to give us, again, cat eye shape. And then I only have like a yellow powder right now, so I'm going to set my under eyes with the lightest shade from the Anastasia contour kit, just because I want to keep this highlight there, and the yellow powder that I have will take it down to a level that I don't want it to be at. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with a NYX Set It and Don't Fret It, even though now it's called Mineral Matte Finishing Powder. It's not Set It and Don't Fret It anymore, but y'all know I'm calling it Set It and Don't Fret It until the day that I die. Sorry. Oh god, that's so much powder. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up the eyes real quick. So again, we're just gonna work in the same direction that we did the first time. We're gonna start in with black. Now, I'm gonna start by applying black. I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm gonna use a more pencil brush. I'm gonna start by applying black right just to the outer corner. I'm not gonna take it all the way in because on like, for like romantic kind of sexy looks, I like to keep the inner corner pretty open. So we're just gonna take that black. We're gonna really concentrate it right here, and when we blend it, just blend it to like halfway across your eye. And then again, going in with that dark brown. And we'll go a little bit closer, but really gonna focus on that like underneath area. And then always make sure to blend around and really connect the two. And then we're gonna be the heaviest with the lightest shade. So I'm just gonna sweep that light brown. This is where it gets dead girl glam because we're going a little heavy on that shade to really blend it down. And then again, always make sure, whoops, always make sure to wrap the shade around. Blending got a little wonky over here, but that's okay. We're not perfect, and hopefully our day will like us either way. Now this is very, very smoky. Don't be afraid. They should be afraid of you. You shouldn't be afraid of them. Okay, and then we're just going to finish it up. We're gonna cut our crease just like a little itty bitty bit. I'm gonna take that same concealer with a Ardell Tools 937 brush, just like a flat synthetic brush. I'm not going to take a ton of this, but I'm just going to clean up the lid. Again, this will kind of help to open the eyes back up and really give that wide awake kind of doe-eyed look. And then immediately I'm just going to pack a cream shade right on top. I'm just taking the shade Clarity from the Shaanxo, the Remix palette. I'm just gonna go with my blending brush that we used for that light brown, kind of clean up the edges. You see how that just like opened the eye back up? That's what that's what we're looking for. So my camera overheated, so I just went and filled in my eyebrows really quick. But yeah, I just packed that light shade onto my other lid. Y'all saw it. So we're going to move on to face, because once we put on liner and lashes, the eyes are pretty much done. It's not super complex. It takes a lot of blending and it's a lot of eyeshadow, but it's not a super complex look. So that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. Of course, for date night, we're going for a glowy look. Y'all, this is like my favorite brush for contour ever. The Ardell Tools Golden Triangle Slanted Contour. So good. So I'm just going to warm up all over my skin. And then we're going to apply a little bit of blush. I am going to take my e.l.f. blush in Blushing Rose. We're just going to dust that towards the back of the cheeks, almost like to the temples. This is where I prefer putting my blush for sexier looks. I don't know. Don't judge me. It's just what I do. And then we are going to highlight. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in I'm So Lit. I'm going to go ahead and wet my brush just a little bit with some setting spray. I'm going to take this CoverGirl Look Lockup setting spray. I'm just going to spray my brush just a little bit with this. Don't want the brush like wet, because then it will literally just create a streak and it'll be hard to blend. But if the brush is like damp, that's like ideal. Okay, we need a little bit better than that. Ooh. Okay, we're doing super shiny cheeks. That's okay. Oh my god, so shiny. And then we're gonna really spray our brush. Take the same shade for our brow bone highlight. And if it goes too far down, you can always just grab your blending brush and clean it up. And then I'm just going to take, again, the exact same shade, this time with a pencil brush that is wet, and pop that in the inner corner. Super glowy, super fun. Then, just since I have this here, I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my whole face with this. And then I'm just going to go off camera. This tastes really bad. Ugh, that was fucking nasty. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera real quick. I'm just gonna pop on some liner and lashes. I'm gonna do the Kiss Foam Ink and Camisole because it's my favorite ever. And then we'll basically be back to pick out a lip color and finish up the look. All right, everybody, I actually went with different lashes this time because I saw these in my little lash drawer and I was like, oh, those are fun. And I thought of Vegan Beauty Addict because she told me about these lashes and I thought they'd be really fun and flirty and a little bit less intense to show off all that hard work you did on your eyeshadow. These are Ardell Double Up Wispies in number 206. They're just like really spiky and like fun. So I really like them. Now, lips. Now there's a bunch of different options, especially if it's date night. If this is like a first date and maybe you know that maybe you aren't gonna be kissing or anything like that, totally like bold lip it up. Maybe if you're going out to like, I don't know, like Chinese food or something that's, or pizza, something that's really greasy, maybe stay away from a bold lip. If you know, like, y'all are like DTF and like shit's gonna happen, maybe just stick with a gloss so you can just wipe off in case of emergencies. So today I am going to go with a bold red because I like everything is telling me to reach for Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star, but I'm not gonna do that because y'all have seen this look with that lip a million times. So I'm gonna go with a red lip. This is the Japonesque Kumadori Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade red. They sent these to me forever ago, but this shade is so freaking beautiful and it stays a really, really long time. This is a good liquid lip if like, you know, you might like give them like a peck on the cheek or something, or like a little kiss on the lips, but like I wouldn't like make out in it, but like it's not gonna get on them if you just give them a little smooch, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna shut up and put on this liquid lipstick. It also smells so good. Oh, hello. It smells like cake batter. Like, how flawless is this red? I am obsessed. All right, everybody, and this is the completed look. So next I am filming my date night lookbook. So I have 5 different outfits. So if you want to see what kind of outfits I would wear with this look out on a fancy date night, then go ahead and keep an eye out for that. I don't know which is coming first. I'm pretty sure this will come first and then that, but I have no idea. Either way, when it is up, it'll be linked down below for you guys. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!